In 1999, BBC News reported that drivers of red and black cars in Cornwall and Devon were much more likely to be stopped for speeding than average. Conversely, they claimed that white cars were more likely to be treated leniently. Why? In 1999, BBC News reported that drivers of red and black cars in Cornwall and Devon were more likely to be stopped for speeding than average. Conversely, they claimed that white cars were more likely to be treated leniently. Why? Take it away, cutie pies.
Oh, shucks. All right. Did you say Cornwall and Devon?
In Cornwall and Devon, yeah, it's another BBC-based question.
Yeah, I have no idea what these towns look like, but are they typical English hamlets? Like
Those are counties.
Hamlets.
That is...
No idea.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went on to correcting him there, and we didn't correctly just drill on hamlets there as a word.
Is that what we call things? I don't know.
I don't know about you, I grew up in a classic British hamlet.
That's a type of small town, isn't it? That's a word.
No, it's a nice word. Yeah, Cornwall and Devon are counties. They're big areas.
Okay.
Yeah, those are regions.
Regions that contain various cities and towns.
And they're off in the southwest, kind of out on a peninsula on their own on the southwest. I don't think it counts a peninsula when it's that big, but it's a sticky out bit.
I'm just trying to imagine like the buildings. Are they white? Are they red and black? Is there
The buildings?
Yeah, like the towns. Like what do they look like?
I mean, I've got to describe Cornwall and Devon here, haven't I? The towns look like average British towns. But
That's
there's
typical hamlets. That's what I said.
Yeah, but there's a lot of little coastal, like they're really coastal counties. There's a lot of little fishing villages and things like that out on the outskirts. But if you're speeding, you're going to be going down the big roads, presumably.
Okay. It's in 1999, you said, right?
1999, correct, Julian.
Is this around the time when like speed cameras started getting installed around the area? You know, like radar activated speed traps and that sort of thing? Like instead of a constable enforcing this law, is it some technology? Is it related to that?
It is not related to technology, no.
Okay.
What color are the flags where football or whatever it is that people like there?
Yeah.
Cornwall has a black and white flag and a small independence movement that will spray paint that flag over the English rose on tourism signs.
I see.
But the cars were red and black if they were more likely to be caught and white if they weren't. So I can't see that flag. I don't know the flag of Devon, but I doubt it's to do with that.
Your doubt is to be followed, Tom. This is
right.
not to do with that. But Julian, maybe think more about what you were saying. If it's not cameras, who is in charge of this?
It's human beings.
Yeah.
So that implies some bias for some reason.
Good.
Is it... like a white car is easy to spot compared to a black car. Does a white car just look like it's traveling slower? Is that cliche of motors like, oh, this car looks fast when it's standing still for like a red car? I wonder.
I feel like it's cultural. It feels like it would be some sort of like cultural thing that happened. And they're like, I hate these colors. Like, these people suck.
White's all right, but black or red, you're dead.
Bad.
Yeah.
You're along the right lines there, Tina, with targeting colours. Go on.
Maybe they hate themselves. Sorry.
Is it that they're using like radar guns for this? So they are pointing, they're standing at the side of the road, they're pointing and reading the speed like that, and they're just more likely to hit black and red cars? Like they're more likely to point at them because they think they're going faster?
That's still a bit too much about technology, though. It's not about the tech at all. It's about their choice. It's a choice.
Yeah, some human bias is at play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What happened in 1999, like in those regions?
It might not even be due to the regions. It might just be that's the force they picked. I don't know.
Okay, so maybe it seems like from this that being a police officer at the time in that area was a bit boring. So maybe they were trying to make it a bit more fun. Their jobs.
The cops would buy white cars and they would like race them. And so when they got caught by other cops, or like the other cops knew the person in the white car was a cop, and they were like, oh, that's just, Billy, let him go. Everybody else, they're like, you're nicked, sunshine. Is that it?
Yeah, we've just blown up the undercover, like, cops taking cars. No, I'm afraid that's not Julian, but I like that.
Devon and Cornwall share a police force. It's not two regions. It's not specifically these regions. It's just that's the force. This is tied to one police force doing a thing. Mm-hmm. And did they like make a game out of it? Did you get more points for pulling over a car based on like the colour or something like that?
Yeah, no, keep going in that direction. Think about the colours again.
Red
and black.
Black
would get ticketed more.
Oh, the Americans aren't going to get this, are they?
I don't think so.
The Americans aren't going to get this.
I didn't think this. Well, I don't know if it's a thing in America.
It is, and this is such a quiz question. Like, did they get 1 point for a red and 7 points for a black?
Why would that
and
be,
no
Tom?
points for a white, because those are the values of the colours in snooker.
Correct. It's a snooker-based question.
This is man. I had no shot.
Tina and Julian, do you have any? Oh, good pun, Julian. I like
have seen snooker a few times, like on just clips of it, and I'm like, I have no idea what on earth is going on here. It is incomprehensible to me.
Yeah, I feel that way about baseball.
If it helps, I knew very little about snooker as well. So when I got presented with this, I did a bit of reading around it. Tina, are you familiar with snooker at all?
I have no idea. I feel like I'm such at a disadvantage because I have no knowledge of American history and I have no knowledge of British history.
Don't worry, Tina. Next episode's going to be all about your expertise.
Yeah, where's the AI questions, guys? Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, police were allegedly playing motorway snooker. It was claimed that Devon and Cornwall police force were playing this game, and allegedly they were trying to kind of get maximum points, right? Similar to how you would do that in snooker, right? It was called a maximum break. I looked it up. So yeah, if you got red and black, then 15 times, and that would mean you get like loads of points. Right? You get red, then black, then red, then black. And then you'd go through the order of the other colours, yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and black. So basically their focus is on the red and black cars more than the other colours. But then obviously at some point you want to get the other colours. There was one example where this guy, John Emsley, was stopped on the M5. And this is when people started getting suspicious. The M5 is a road, by the way, guys. And when, as it's okay, I can speak American. And
appreciate it.
When this guy was asked why he was pulled over rather than another car that had been driving at the exact same speed, he was told it was because his Alfa Romeo was yellow. So literally these people were kind of taking the mick.
At that point, they've only got like 5 or 6 cars to go to get the set.
Yeah, so they're feeling really tense about it. And of course, a white car is equivalent to potting the white, so that would incur a penalty. So one driver in the area said that he'd driven his white car for 7 years without being stopped.
Amazing.
So
he's just like...
Yeah, he's
just like driving straight over the hump of the roundabout, like carelessly.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I'm untouchable.
Yeah. So maybe the police did buy the white cars because they knew they would then be untouchable.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
So well done on making your way to the answer, guys, considering 3 of us, if you include me, know nothing about snooker.
We really needed Tom for that one. He was the linchpin.
Oh, yeah. And I think that would have been impossible without you, Tom.
The Lateral book is out now. Just click on the link to get your copy.